Zhuge Liang, the esteemed prime minister of Shu during the Three Kingdoms period, served the kingdom of Shu with unwavering devotion. He gained the deep trust of Liu Bei, the king of Shu. On his deathbed, Liu Bei said to Zhuge Liang, "Your wisdom is tenfold that of Cao Pai, Emperor Wen of Wei, and you are certainly capable of stabilizing and governing the nation. If my son, Liu Shan, proves worthy, assist him. If he does not, feel free to replace him." Zhuge Liang firmly resolved to do his utmost in aiding Liu Shan in governing the realm. Following Liu Bei's death, his mediocre son, Liu Shan, ascended the throne. Liang, the prefect of the Masters of Writing, seized the opportunity to encourage Zhuge Liang to take a noble title and declare himself king. However, Zhuge Liang refused, saying, "I was highly favored by the former emperor and serve as his official. Our campaign against Cao Wei has yet to bear fruit, so how could I accept further official advancement or honor? Wouldn't that be unjust?" Zhuge Liang demonstrated selflessness and lived up to his promise to support the young emperor with all his heart. Facing the formidable Cao Wei, he advocated resistance as a means to survival, encouraging Liu Shan not to underestimate himself. He urged internal political consolidation and the demonstration of military might externally, aiming for the stabilization of the Central Plains and the revival of the Han dynasty. This prudent approach allowed the small state of Shu to maintain its independence for almost 40 years. During Zhuge Liang's rule in Shu, he was fair and rational in his dealings with others. Ma Su, an army advisor, shared a deep bond with Zhuge Liang. However, due to his disobedience and loss of Jieting, Zhuge Liang had him executed. Before his punishment, Ma Su wrote to Zhuge Liang, stating, "Even in death, I bear no resentment in the underworld." After the loss of Jieting, Zhao Yun and Dang Ji were also defeated at Jigu. Zhuge Liang willingly accepted the responsibility for improper command, and submitted a memorial requesting a 3-level demotion. The emperor agreed to his request, and Zhuge Liang was demoted from prime minister to the rank of right general. At the same time, Zhuge Liang issued a directive encouraging his subordinates to criticize his shortcomings and mistakes. This became known as the famous admonition to soldiers to diligently expose one's faults. He strongly believed that as long as one sincerely learns from their mistakes, matters can be settled, and victory is within reach. Liao Li, a member of the Jingzhou gentry, was originally a subordinate of Liu Bei. Zhuge Liang had once recognized him as a talented individual and had enthusiastically recommended him. After Liu Shan ascended the throne, Liao Li became arrogant, considering himself talented enough to serve as Zhuge Liang's deputy. However, to his disappointment, he was not appointed to a high-ranking position, but merely became a Changshui school captain, leading a portion of the imperial guard, which left him deeply discontented. Harboring dissatisfaction, Liao Li often slandered the late Emperor Liu Bei and his colleagues. Zhuge Liang submitted a petition accusing him, saying, "Even a ram can disrupt a flock, how much more damage can Liao Li cause, a man in a high position?" As a result, Liao Li was demoted to commoner status and exiled to Wen Mountain County, the administrative center of which is located southwest of present-day Wenchuan, Sichuan. When Zhuge Liang advanced to Qishan, Li Yan, the prefect of the Masters of Writing, was in charge of transporting supplies, but failed to deliver them in time. He used tactics to force Zhuge Liang to retreat. Afterwards, in order to conceal his responsibility, he spread rumors saying, there were ample supplies, there was no need to retreat. Consequently, Zhuge Liang presented letters and documents written by Li Yan himself, impeached him, demoted him to commoner status, and exiled him to Zitong County, the administrative center of which is located in present-day Zitong, Sichuan. In the year 234 AD, Zhuge Liang fell ill from overwork and died in the army. Before his death, he had submitted a memorial to the emperor stating, "In Chengdu, there are 800 mulberry trees, and 15 hectares of thin fields for my children's clothing and food, which will be more than sufficient. On the day of my death, I will not allow there to be excess silk in the house, nor surplus wealth outside, to avoid burdening your majesty." Indeed, after his death, he left no property for his descendants. Upon hearing the news of Zhuge Liang's death, Liao Li wept, saying, "I am doomed to remain a commoner forever." He had been remorseful, always hoping to regain Zhuge Liang's trust and recommendation. Li Yan was also overwhelmed with grief, believing that without Zhuge Liang, no one would employ him in the future. Both men died of indignation in their respective places of exile. Throughout his life, Zhuge Liang was frank and selfless. Qin Shou, the author of Records of the Three Kingdoms, praised Zhuge Liang's sincere and straightforward qualities with the phrase "show a sincere heart, promote justice." Later, this phrase was condensed into "open sincerity" and "promote fairness," becoming a widely known idiom.